Part of our longevity is down to the fact that I think ultimately it's a show about relationship. And then you have this fantastic backdrop of a spy thriller that heightens everything.
And big hair and shoulder pads.
I mean,
which also adds to it.
What's not to love about a
teal
huge
glitter
hair?
eyeliner.
Yes.
I've been wearing a lot of that, which
so
really adds to it.
The operation is what's crucial, because what we do is for the good of the many. Don't let your conscience get us killed.
Being a woman and just the type of parts that are available right now, to me it's such a great job because it's kind of the best way to explore a marriage or a personal relationship dynamics, because it's not like 30-something or a show that's just basically talking about marriage. All the jealousy, all the danger, all of those elements and trust that you would be exploring in a regular marriage show are there, but they're so heightened. Even when we're fighting about recruiting Paige or not and bringing her into the KGB, like, I never think of it like that. I think of it really basic. I make it always just about husband and wife fighting about whether the kid's going to go, to religious camp or something like that, because I think that's what's relatable, or I always just try to make it just about jealousy. So it's, for me, a really interesting job. You have approval to release Abbas and Zidran to the officer with ID number 24765.
Got it. He's good.
More often than not, there's this sort of organic osmosis that happens during a disguise fitting. Wigs come and go, facial hair comes and goes, glasses come and go. Collectively, through a number of people kind of go, what about, look at this, and that looks good, and this feels weird, and that would be right for this person. You find yourself looking in the mirror at some people who you didn't know lived inside you.
One of the disguise elements that we haven't used as much as Laurie Hicks may want us to are these great teeth that we were fitted for. Like, I have these very oversized, big teeth. And it doesn't seem like that big of a change, but when you put them in your mouth, it drastically changes your face. And we keep trying to use them, and it changes your whole, like, the way you hold your mouth. And we'll go, there's too much talking in that scene, that character. We can't use him for that.
The physical aspects of the disguise will inform the way you speak or hold yourself, or
It's helpful.
It is incredibly helpful.
And there's a lot of shifts with characters this season, like a lot of people moving forward or realizing something. It's, again, very family-centered, obviously very Paige-centered, and what happens with her.
I know there's something going on. You're out in the middle of the night, the phone rings, and you're gone. We have no family here, no aunts, no uncles, no cousins, nothing. No! This isn't normal.
They're very good in production. They like to make it incredibly history-specific. There will be certain elements in season 4 that are absolutely, verbatim with what was going on. And that itself, I think, is a grounding and a good foundation. Really, for me, does it inform the day-to-day playing.
Hold on, we should listen to this.
Funnily enough, the beginning, I think they were shrewd enough to not want the 80s to be the other character. It's a tricky decade, I think, to get right. There's a danger to bring an audience out when you sort of go, oh my God, look at that, or remember that, or oh my God, how ridiculous they look. The greatest element I enjoy is Kedrick, who plays our son, just is agog at the sort of primeval ways we lived in the 80s.
What is this phone?
What is this? How does it even work?
It's connected to the wall.
It's a VCR. Oh my God, what do you do, live in it? And I was like, that's to me is the greatest element.
So true.
Yeah.
Click to the left to watch our conversation with George Miller, or click to the right to watch our conversation with Paul Dano.